My people, it is hot. Listen to this.
Saboda mun fuskanci kai ba malamin Allah da annabi bane, mun fuskanci kai ba mai son zaman lafiya bane, mun fuskanci kai zuciyar yara ce da kai. To tunda zuciyar yara ce da kai, mu ma za mu dawo daidai on da 17 mima yanda kake bukata. Saboda haka mu duk wanda ya fasa da mu da kai, a yanda dai Najeriya, arewacin Najeriya nan muke cikin wannan musifa, kake mana irin wannan jagaliyancin, to mu ma yan jagaliya ne daidai da kai muke. Saboda kai tunda baka daraja furfurarka ba, baka daraja tsufanka ba, to mu ma za mu sa shi a kafa mu taki. Amma wannan wani irin maganganu kake yi? Ya kake barin Allah ne kake kama duniya ne? Malam ka kusan mutuwa ba? Shekarunka nawa? Shekarunka nawa yanzu aka baka gishiri ɗanɗanon ji zaka kamar siga saboda baka da ɗanɗano a bakinka. Baka da ɗanɗano a bakinka. Which kind of life is that? Ya kamata ka, you have to, ka saiwa bayan ka mutunci. Malami ne kai, ko jagora ne kai, shugaba ne kai. Amma kawai ka zo saboda san abin duniya da san duniya, ka zo karara ba irin dan karan nan ma da yan malamai suke dan wa'ayi, dan wayen da suke kai ka'a karara kawai campaign ka har ka fara yin campaign ɗinka. To gaskiya fi sabilillahi malam, you made a mistake. Kuma mu ma za mu yi mistake din, za mu mai da mistake, za mu mai ma mistake daidai gwargwado. Amma wallahi in dai za a tafi campaign da kai ka biyo sawu, to you za ka yi regret.
I have come to realize one amongst the few many that will want to project notions and things that are happening in our society today. Listen to what he had just said. And this confirms the video I did about Sheikh Yahya Jingir a couple of days about, asking him what is his contribution to the permanent peace on the plateau and Nigeria at large. When we begin to caution the way our clerics and clergies are teaching us and behaving, we are going to have a very, very right direction. So disappointing. And what had pulled me to this video this morning, I never seek anybody's consent. I've always spoken my mind, and because of the mercies and grace of God, it has always landed on the lives of people, thanking God that somebody had spoken what really matters to them and the society at large. Yesterday, a lot of people have been trooping to see the national chairman of APC. Solidarity visits, those thanking God that God had shown mercy upon a child that was rejected by the church he grew in its teachings. But one thing suppressed my mind with joy when I saw the Lutheran Church and the ECWA president going to bless his son as a father. And I know he was not there on behalf of Khan. He was there based on the direction God had given him to go and pray with his son. This very son of ours, our brother, who is now a leader, is the very son that was rejected by his own church. A church where his late father had fended for, his late father has worked with, prayed with people, protected people, guided people, and stayed to his last breath, even when it was not going well. Cooking church, waiting Professor Nentawe Duna, openly rejected him. Picked your choice. You claimed he was selling the state because he was in APC. And it's this very same thing you still showed, that now he has been given office right from the minister. You never said, went there to pray with him. Now national chairman, you've not gone to pray with him. Muslim ticket. But it's the child of the Muslim ticket that gave the church 50 million and you were clapping. Muslim ticket. They gave you 50 million when they came for the burial of Senator Dicket Plank's wife. Mama, may your soul rest in peace. What is cooking exemplifying? We have to tell cooking to sit up and to take politics away from its way in which God has given them people, a manner from God, not doctrines that will kill the faith of Christians. How long will it take cooking to go and visit him? Just go to Plateau Radio Television Corporation there. I'm sure they'll even give you a free slot. Yaro mu mun gode maka da Allah na nuna maka albarka, mun gode maka muna cin gaba, bari Plateau da Nigeria kewayenta ta ci gaba ta zama abun da za mu yi alfari wa Allah. Sai ko ku zauna ku segregate nashi. To baba cooking president, baba manzo bare maka gulma. Bai kamata maka gulman ba, amma zan maka. Don an ce wai ka tsane an gasawa. I'm not trying to draw issues, but I'm telling you things with evidence as to what they said. Sai sa ka ci yaron su. Na biyu, ka cire uwar zumuntayar angas ka kawo yar magavul ta zama uwar zumunta na kokin kewaye duniya gaba daya. I don't want to believe what they are saying, but I want to remind the church. Now the church, kada ku dinga hada mu damuwa da yanwa. Don't bring immense problems between us as a people that are in love with God and believe in the faith and practice of Christ Jesus. Support us, pray with us, direct us. Do not bring forth segregation of yaron wani ne wannan. Amma za ma yaron wani, haka za ku yi da yan wanku in suka mutu su ku yi bashe matan da ƴaƴan. I believe and I expect the church must be an umbrella of those priests that are retired or dead, to their wives and to their children. Cooking church, kun dade kuna yi, kun dade kuna nuna segregation. And in other contents that I'll mention denomination, I'm referring to the cooking church. Today I will say it directly to the cooking church. The biggest thing the church will do is to insult me, castigate me. But if healing will come upon the land, kara adinga nuna derika, then I know we are going somewhere. The same son you rejected is now the national chairman of APC. Sorry, Professor Nentawisa, you never sent me to do this content. I am saying my mind and the minds of hundreds and thousands and millions of people that the church has been weighing down based on segregation on issue of Yarunwani. There are a lot of issues to project about the doctrines of the church that had made some of us not to want to go to places of worship. And we believe the church of God is where we will come and find solace. It's not only me complaining in the Christian faith. I showed you the video in the opening of where Muslims are now cautioning their clerics on the kinds of teachings they have taught them, on the kind of teachings that had brought segregation and chaos to the society. We would not look at government as a fault. No, let's start from the church. Because the church is supposed to be where we see blessings, where we settle issues of dispute, where we see growth in Christianity and love for one another. That is where we should be able to see the effects of the 10 commandments of God. But that is not what we are seeing. Yaron wine wannan, yar dan gidan wine wannan, baban shi na cin jibi, wane na abin nan. Now, God has never come down to tell you the last judgment he has given a particular soul. Notwithstanding, shi yaron naku, Professor Ng, shi ba member bane. Still, out of love, humility, and wanting to be in tune with his God, still ya sake doke Thanksgiving, ya ke cooking church garki. I wish I was in charge of his itinerary. Zan ga mishi koi ya zo mu je mu siya cikin Eagle Square sai a yi addu'a din a wurin, kowa ya zo yi wa Allah shi addu'a ya yi godiya. My own is an issue of always projecting is for us to be able to know the right thing to do. In kusoma kar ku je ku mishi gaisuwa. God and blessings, grace upon the life of him and mercy shown upon his life shall continue to prevail. Au revoir, Sejan.